What if I told you, the Bible is not just a book, but one connected story that explains life itself? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you won't just understand the Bible, you'll feel it. Let's begin at the very start. In the beginning, there was nothing. No people, no world, no time. And then, God created everything. Light, sky, land, oceans, animals, and finally, humans. Not as random beings, but with purpose, with meaning, with a deep connection to Him. For a moment, everything was perfect. There was no fear, no pain, no confusion, just peace. But then, something changed. Humans were given freedom, the ability to choose. And with that freedom, came the first mistake. They chose to go their own way. And in that moment, something broke. Not just rules, but the relationship between humans and God. That's where the struggle of humanity begins. From that point on, the world became different. Pain entered. Fear entered. Brokenness entered. And if you look at life today, you can still see that same pattern. People searching. People hurting. People trying to fix something they don't fully understand. But the Bible doesn't stop there. Because even in that brokenness, God didn't walk away. Instead, He started a plan to restore what was lost. Throughout history, He chose people, imperfect people, people who failed, people who doubted, people just like us. And through them, He began to show a path back to Him. There were moments of hope, moments of faith, but also moments of failure. Again and again, humanity tried and failed to fix itself. And maybe that's something you understand. Trying to fix your life, trying to control everything, trying to be perfect, but still feeling something is missing. That's exactly the point the Bible is making. That no matter how hard we try, we can't fix everything on our own. And that's where everything changes. Because at the center of the Bible story, there is one person, Jesus. Not just a teacher, not just a good man, but someone who came with a purpose, to restore what was broken. He didn't come to impress people. He didn't come to build power. He came to show love, real love, the kind that doesn't depend on perfection, the kind that reaches people at their lowest. He spoke to the rejected. He healed the broken. He gave hope to those who had none. And then, He did something no one expected. He gave His life, not by accident, but by choice, a sacrifice, to carry the weight that humanity couldn't carry. And in that moment, it looked like the end. Darkness, silence, loss. But it wasn't the end, because 3 days later, everything changed. He rose again, and that moment became the turning point of the entire story. Because it meant, this story is not about defeat. It's about redemption. It's about second chances. It's about hope, even when everything seems lost. And here's the most important part. This story is not just about the past. It's about you, your struggles, your questions, your search for meaning. Because just like the people in the Bible, you are part of this story. You may feel broken sometimes. You may feel lost. You may feel like you've made too many mistakes. But the message of the Bible is simple. You are not beyond restoration. You are not alone. And your story is not finished. The Bible is not asking you to understand everything at once. It's inviting you to start somewhere, to be curious, to explore, to connect. Because the moment you begin to see the bigger picture, something changes inside you. Life starts to make more sense. Not perfectly, but deeply. And maybe that's why this message matters. Because in a world full of noise, confusion, and pressure, the Bible brings something different. Clarity, purpose, hope. Not a fake hope, but a real one. The kind that stays. Because at the center of the Bible's story, there is one person, Jesus. Not just a teacher, not just a good man, but someone who came with a purpose. To restore what was broken. He didn't come to impress people. He didn't come to build power. He came to show love. Real love. The kind that doesn't depend on perfection. The kind that reaches people at their lowest. He spoke to the rejected. He healed the broken. He gave hope to those who had none. And then, he did something no one expected. He gave his life. Not by accident, but by choice. A sacrifice. To carry the weight that humanity couldn't carry. And in that moment, it looked like the end. Darkness. Silence. Loss. But it wasn't the end. Because 3 days later, everything changed. He rose again. And that moment became the turning point of the entire story. Because it meant, this story is not about defeat. It's about redemption. It's about second chances. It's about hope, even when everything seems lost. And here's the most important part. This story is not just about the past. It's about you. Your struggles. Your questions. Your search for meaning. Because just like the people in the Bible, you are part of this story. You may feel broken sometimes. You may feel lost. You may feel like you've made too many mistakes. But the message of the Bible is simple. You are not beyond restoration. You are not alone. And your story is not finished. The Bible is not asking you to understand everything at once. It's inviting you to start somewhere, to be curious, to explore, to connect. Because the moment you begin to see the bigger picture, something changes inside you. Life starts to make more sense. Not perfectly, but deeply. And maybe that's why this message matters. Because in a world full of noise, confusion, and pressure, the Bible brings something different. Clarity, purpose, hope. Not a fake hope, but a real one. The kind that stays. Now here's where it becomes real. Because life doesn't suddenly become easy. Even after understanding all this, problems still come. Pain still exists. Doubts still appear. But something inside changes. You stop facing life alone. You begin to see things differently. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what can I learn from this? Instead of feeling lost, you begin to feel guided. And slowly, your mindset shifts. Not overnight, but step by step. Now let's talk about something important. Why do so many people misunderstand the Bible? Why do some people feel distant from it? The answer is simple. They see it as a rule book, a list of do's and don'ts. But in reality, it's a story that shows human nature, a story that reflects your own life, your struggles, your fears, your hopes. When you read it like that, it becomes alive. It becomes personal. And that's when everything changes. Because suddenly, you're not just reading words. You're seeing yourself. You're understanding your own emotions, your own patterns, your own journey. And that's powerful. Because most people spend their whole life trying to understand the world. But very few try to understand themselves. And the Bible helps you do exactly that. Shows you who you are and who you can become. Now pause for a moment. Think about your life, your struggles, your questions, your doubts. What if? Those are not random. What if? They are part of a bigger journey? Because the truth is, every person is searching for something. Peace, purpose, meaning. And the Bible doesn't ignore that search. It answers it, not with complicated explanations, but with a simple truth. You are not here by accident. Your life has value. Your story has purpose. And no matter where you are right now, you are not too far gone. That's the message. And that's why this matters. Because once you truly understand this, fear starts to lose its power, anxiety starts to fade, and hope begins to grow. Not fake hope, real hope, the kind that stays, even when everything feels uncertain. Now here's something most people miss. Understanding the Bible is not about knowing everything. It's about taking one step. Just one. Maybe that step is reading a small part. Maybe it's asking a question. Maybe it's simply being open. Because change doesn't happen all at once. It happens gradually, silently, over time. And one day, you look back and realize you're not the same person anymore. You think differently. You feel differently. You see life differently. And that's the transformation. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. So if you've ever felt lost, this is your reminder. You're not alone. If you've ever felt broken, this is your reminder. You're not beyond repair. And if you've ever felt like life has no meaning, this is your reminder. Your story is still being written. And the best part? You don't have to figure it all out today. Just start. Because every journey begins with a single step. And maybe this video was that step for you. So don't ignore this moment. Don't scroll away like it's nothing. Take it seriously. Think about it. Reflect on it. And if something inside you feels different right now, hold on to that feeling, because that's where change begins. And if this message helped you, even a little, share it with someone, because there are people out there who feel exactly like you do, and they're waiting for something like this. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore, so much more to understand, and so much more to experience. Your journey has started. Now keep going. And trust me, you're going to discover something amazing. Amen.